Okay, well, the next thing I'd like to do is to change that up a little bit. I would rather have the tagline up here and a menu up here in these larger views, right? So rather than doing this clear both thing, or rather than the setting that we've used here in our custom CSS, rather than using W total, I think what we're going to do is we're going to use the well, let's see. Let's just go ahead and copy this. And let's do this with the max width 450 pixels, which is his smallest media query. Okay, and so in this case what we're going to do is we're not going to have the float none. And the max width for the content should be, I think, 33%. So max width is 33%, or width is 33%, and then width here is 66%. And we're definitely going to get rid of the float none and clear both. Yeah, let's just see how that looks. Actually, we may want to make sure that this floats to the right. So let's do that instead. Float right. We'll save that. We'll refresh our view. Okay. So actually that looks fine in this view. And it shouldn't be doing that in the other view. So let's go back and take a look at our CSS for a second. Media all. Now let's go look at that. And max width 450. Okay, you know what? The problem was the semicolon that I put in the media query. That was my problem. It made that thing fail. Okay, so now in the smaller devices, we have that original behavior. And in the larger devices, we have this stuff stacking. Now, I think we also need to bring our tagline down in size. So I think we'll take that down to 15. Let's see. Let's just take that down to 18 pixels and see what happens. So we'll come over to this and say, let's take our site tagline. Here. Font size. Let's call it 18px and let's see what happens. Okay, that seems to work pretty fine. I don't know, I suppose maybe 18 pixels is a little, well, I don't know. I guess that works. And the menu still works just fine, and all the rest of that stuff kind of lines up. Let's take it up a little bit. From 18 to 22. Yeah, you know, I guess I like that in the larger versions like this. And we could take it down in the smaller versions, right? We could take it down to 15 pixels. Well, this is 480. So I suppose we could just add one more media query to kind of adjust it one more time. And that is to use this one here. And we'll just bring that font size down in this condition. So we've got our min width, max width. So we're just going to do the third one in here and take our site tagline down to 18 pixels. Okay, so it works fine there. That looks better there. Looks good there. I think what we've got though is we've still got a sidebar border going on here. So let's just go ahead and get rid of that sidebar border. And we'll do it in the large version. Let's just make sure we understand where it's happening first. Yeah, so it is using column sidebar. In the first one, it's giving it a, so that's what we're going to do. We're just going to say columns sidebar, border none. Yeah, we'll just do that here. Okay, save our custom CSS, refresh it one more time. There we go. Got rid of the border. That's exactly what we were looking for. And so next up, what we're going to do is customize the menu so that so we have a cool looking menu here, but so that it doesn't interfere with the responsiveness of the menu.